How's it going? Paul Carell here, walking around in my kitchen as usual, and in this video we're going to be talking about exactly how you need to be following up to maximize your results, to maximize your return on investment for your advertising spend. Now, I know these days everybody's gaga over producing leads using Facebook ads in particular. But the problem is that I see with a ton of small business owners, solopreneurs, local businesses, is they don't have a coherent follow-up strategy, a sales process in which to feed those leads. And all the leads in the world are pretty much worthless unless you have a systematic sales, system for following up consistently and converting as many of those leads as possible to paying clients. And that's what this video is about. So this is how you're going to do it. And it is really straightforward and simple. If you're producing leads online, of course, it's really awesome. If you're using lead ads, if you're using landing pages, you can have these leads put into an email autoresponder or a CRM automatically. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create some automated replies, automated follow-ups in your CRM or email provider, whatever you're using, through multiple channels. So most places now you're going to be able to set up a automatic text message, SMS, and an email. And what you should do is trigger these things as soon as a lead comes in that says, hey, we've received your request, congratulations, here's the cool thing you submitted your contact information for, or give them a number to call, or let them know that somebody is going to be calling them very shortly. The statistics are pretty clear on this. If you follow up with a brand new lead within 15 minutes of them coming into your funnel, your chances of closing them go up by like 5 times. It's pretty incredible. But, sometimes it's not always practical. If you're running campaigns day and night, they might come in at 3 a.m., So you want to have those automated pieces there. The other automated piece of sales follow-up you want to have in place is a nurture sequence, okay? A nurture sequence isn't anything salesy. These are just emails sending out good content, okay? The content could be right in the email. They could have links to blog posts, links to videos. But again, the idea here is value add, building familiarity, adding, some kind of value up front, answering, frequently asked questions pertaining to the offer, the thing they just opted in for, right? Value, 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 value. That's the automated piece. Now, you must be using some kind of CRM to follow up manually. And the way you're going to want to do this, again, is consistently and through multiple channels. So when I follow up, I like to follow up via text, email, and phone call. And I do that literally every day for 14 days straight. Why do I do that? Because we all know the sales stats out there, right? It takes an average of 7 to 12 touch points to make the sale. Now, you might have had several touch points already if you're doing your advertising correctly the way I teach it. They've probably consumed some content of yours either on your website or on social media. And after consuming multiple pieces of content, they then decided to reach out and become a lead and request some more information, a conversation, whatever it is. So this second part should be, okay, now I'm calling you personally to set up the appointment, to set up the conversation, whatever it is. And you need to be doing it through multimedia because sometimes people can't pick up the phone because they have jobs, right? Some people don't see the email. We all know we get tons of email every day. It can get lost in the shuffle. And I really, really like to send text messages because pretty much 95% of text messages get opened. So if you get somebody who's blowing you off after, you've sent them a text for 5 to 14 days in a row, then, put them in a long-term follow-up sequence, put them in the newsletter, and move on. Because at that point, they're not ready to buy right now. And that's okay, because only, 1 to 3% of people are ready to buy right now at any given time in any given market, right? The vast majority of people, like the other 20% who are going to buy are going to do so sometime in the next 3 months. That's what the stats say. And the other 80% aren't going to buy for some, in sometime in the next 18 months. And that's why you have those long-term follow-up sequences in place. All right. So quick recap. When somebody comes in, you want to have an automated response through SMS and email. Hit them immediately. You want yourself or somebody on your team to call them manually as quickly as possible. You want to follow up on the daily for at least 2 weeks in a row through multiple channels: email, text, and phone calls. And if they don't convert on the front end, you put them in the newsletter, where of course you continue to follow up with more valuable content so that you can reactivate them down the road when the vast majority of people are going to be willing to buy. Hope that's useful. Take it to the bank, my friends. It works. All the leads in the world don't mean a damn thing if you can't convert them. All right, have a good one.